You all right, babe?
And we're rolling. And we are in our 14th session of Starfinder, and I'm having a great time. And last we left off, you guys were in the Royal Venture. You're exploring this thing because you know that the Rune Drive was here, and you thought maybe Sedona would be here, and you haven't found either of them so far. And something important happened last time that we played. K2, you drew a card. And that card caused something to appear in front of you. Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The thing that appears in front of you is a synaptic accelerator.
Ooh.
And as you reach out and grab this synaptic accelerator, it absorbs into your hand. And you feel stronger as your dexterity has been increased by 2 permanently.
Ooh.
And that's already been accounted for on your sheet.
Oh, badass.
Jeez.
Yes.
So has that like offset the permanent -2 stamina I had?
It doesn't have to do with your stamina, but it has a lot to do with your to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you less hittable.
It makes him hit more.
Yeah,
It should give you a plus 1 to all your hits.
So
Yeah.
it makes you. So what it does, it makes you hit more. It gives you basically a +1 to your hits, and then it also will up your. It will also up your AC by 1,
Nice.
and it's already all accounted for on the sheet.
Badass.
So that absorbs into your hand, and you just feel that pulsing in you. And you guys are standing in this room here, which you found to be the room that belonged to
Hey.
the.
Hang on,
Yeah.
Devin. Can I tell you one more thing? I'm sorry.
Tell him.
If you scroll to the top of your sheet,
Mhm.
you'll see where you have 2 buffs added.
Yeah, weapon specialization, small
Yes.
arms, operative arms, weapon specialization,
Yep,
all
so-
other weapons.
Weapon specialization and small arms, you get a +1 onto your damage, and then the other ones is a plus whatever your level is. Okay, so it's half your level for small arms. You're level 3, so you get +1. At if you use like a hunting rifle or anything like that, if you become proficient with it, you'll get a +3 to it.
Nice.
So just make sure you click those correctly. Cool.
Nice. I just need to get proficiency in the long rifles instead of sniper rifles, and then I'll have all kinds of stuff to play with.
You can, and what's really cool, I did a lot of research on operative. You can actually get the proficiency with sniper rifles, and then there's a fee you can take to make them work with your trick attack.
But that's stuff he's not going to be able to accomplish till like level 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is a 6th level game, so it may not be worth doing by then. So something to think about. But yeah, Casey spent the week cleaning up your character sheet a bit and digging into what we could do to make you hit better. And that's why you got this synaptic accelerator.
Badass.
And as I was saying, you guys left off in this room here that belonged to Parapet Amy Andrea, who owned this Royal Venture, this extravagant ship that existed pre-Gap. And you guys found that floating trident. I don't know if anybody's planning on using that. I'm actually curious.
Geary.
I think Casey was going to use it.
Yeah,
Or
I took
Casey.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
Somebody took it.
Are you
Somebody's going to use it.
Are you switching out the Dashko?
the Dashko is back on my back, and the trident's in my hand.
Beautiful. Okay, and last time you guys talked to the computer, I fudged the number and I said 5, but there's actually 6 more crew complement on this vessel. What do you want to do?
Okay. Did the robot we just kill count in that number?
He would not be living, so
That's
would
what
think
I was
no.
thinking.
Also, are we counted? We're counted in that number, right? I just want to make sure so I don't get called stupid again.
no, I'm sorry. Yes, you're not counted in that number, including the other 6 that are on the ship. There's 11.
Okay.
So 6 more things to kill.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. There's 6 more things to kill. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I need a 10 minutes rest. That robot took me down pretty nicely on my stamina.
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. I think we took one just a few minutes ago, so I think we all took one at the end of last session.
Hmm.
So you could take 10 if you guys don't want to burn your stamina. You can just stand there for 10 minutes. If Casey's the only one that needs it.
Yeah, absolutely. Geary is gonna sit down on the bed and start bouncing.
I like to think maybe one of you is patching up his arm or something.
I'm half tempted to take one too because I'm 8 out of 18, but
You see Gary over at the foot of the bed, like practicing his little double step that he's been doing to try and get people flat-footed, and you see like he's doing it back and forth, and then he just stops and he goes, "Guys, what if I pulled the trigger when I did this? Oh my God, it's like a whole new ability. I can just shoot while I move."
K2's gonna like face palm and be like, "You're just learning this now with your 6 arms?"
Fang calls.
You'd think I'd be able to learn that before level 4.
So K2, are you taking the 10 minutes?
Yeah, the hell with it. I might as well just because I'm down 10.
Okay. Fang goes, and while he's getting ready to take his 10 minutes, he plops himself down on the floor next to K2. I'm assuming we're sitting on the floor.
Probably.
And he starts rifling through his bag, and he pulls out a case, and it's this nice, like, I don't know if you've ever seen Pelican cases, but it's like this nice case. And he opens it, and inside of it is a standard issue gun that he receives for being part of Hell Squad. Have you ever seen the conversion Glocks that convert them over to SMGs?
No, yeah, where all of a sudden the stock like clicks into it and everything.
So it looks like that, if you know what it looks like.
Yep.
Except for on the side of it, it doesn't have Fang's name on it. And he just pushes it over to you. And he just nods at you to take it.
He's just gonna grin really big and be like, "I didn't know it was my birthday," and start looking at it.
And as you
and
start,
then he's
like,
gonna pause and he's gonna go, "Wait, when is my birthday?"
As you start to grab it, I grab it from you, and like I throw a clip in and I chamber it, and then I tell you all the really cool features on it. So if you go onto your sheet, you'll see where you have SMG.
I saw that and I was wondering where that came from.
Okay. So you have a submachine gun. It's fully auto. So if you use a fully auto ability, you dump your whole clip. Okay. So there's 2 other clips in that case for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you dump your whole clip, and then we can get into it if you ever want to use it. Also, on a critical effect, you cause bleed. And you roll a 1d6, which when you do a critical, it should automatically roll it for you.
So is this counted as a small arms?
It is a small arm.
Ah.
Yep. So go ahead and roll it just so I can see how it looks and make sure I did everything right.
All right. 1 second. That one? That stupid window gets hidden behind him. Is there a way to force that input value window to be up top?
Mhm.
First one, 1 damage.
I'm
Let me
glad you
do
got that out of the way.
It's also because of the weapon focus feed on it. It's magical. So there's that too.
I'm gonna do a full attack, see how it rolls.
Well, it's still just a 1d6, so your damage is going to be, but make sure you turn that 1 buff on.
It should be the
I didn't
1d6 plus his dex, right?
Yeah, so I forgot the buff. So
Yeah, I was talking about damage. You don't factor in the dex on range attacks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
okay, so I only use the buff on non-range attacks.
No, you can use the buff at all times.
Okay. Then buff is on. There you go.
There you go. You just got some shitty rolls right now.
Purge your rolls and we'll press.
Par for the course.
I don't even need that.
So
Hopefully the pluses will come into play a bit more as we go.
Engineering.
right. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. And then as Fang hands it to you, he just looks at you, and like there's like water built up in his eyes, and he tells you just take care of it. I want it back when we're done.
He'll just give a giant thumbs up with a smile, and then while he does that, his finger kind of crackles a little bit and starts twitching, and he'll smack his hand, then thumbs up again.
You use the scroll button on your Okay.
So you guys have rested up. What are you doing?
We go to the next area.
I love it.
So
Ready to kick down the door. Oh, we don't
Okay.
need to.
Put yourselves into a party order, and I'll tell you what you're seeing in this room over here.
Fang will take lead.
I'll be kind of back from him.
So what you're in is a cargo hold here. The northern end of this particularly destroyed area is a tangled mess of debris. Catwalks stretch above from the wreckage, with ladders bolted to the walls underneath. The ceiling here is 20 feet high, and passages lead out northeast and west. An enormous airlock door stands to the south. It appears to be badly bent out of shape, with a glowing computer terminal on the wall next to it. That's this right over here. And what you can see on the catwalks is 3 Aeon guards.
I thought I was trying to help you.
Nice.
So we're going to have to roll for initiative here. You stepped into the room, and they're up top. Now, they're on a catwalk, probably 10 or 15 feet up in the air, and they have a cover here, partial cover.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 20 on initiative. Crap.
I got a natural 20.
So that's 2001 and 2006.
No, I got 2606.
No, we both got a 2001.
No. You got a 20.01. I got a 20.1.
Oh.
Casey, you got a what?
26.
Yuri?
14.
Okay. Josh, what did you get?
And Diara got a 20.02. But her thing is being poopy.
Josh, what did you get?
I got a 20.1.
0.01 or 0.1?
I got a 0.1.
Okay.
Garden Susan got a 0.01.
Got it.
Sorry, my brain said it was the same.
Okay, so these guys up here, they have a partial cover, so they have a +2 to AC standing up there. And there's a ladder. It says there's ladders in the room. I put one. That's that red line right over here. So if you wanted to go up there, you can climb if you get into that square. And we start at the top of this initiative with Fang and his
Okay.
26.
So I can run under and climb. What's the movement that we're looking at there?
And it's 15 feet, and
That's
then
15 to the ladder.
yeah, what's your total speed?
35.
Yeah, you can get up there if you want to.
Okay.
You said they're 15 feet in the air?
Yeah, it's about 15 feet up.
Okay.
Fang screams out, "Cover me!" and he moves to the ladder and moves up. And I guess he'll take the flank because there's no other option. And nope, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. Let me rethink. Hang on. I'm going to take a free hand and draw my pistol, and I'm going to use my pistol, and I'm going to shoot. Is there like a place that I could take cover at?
There are some crates in this room, it says, but it doesn't specify where they are or how much cover it will give you.
Okay.
I would say, here, I'll draw like maybe this square here has some crates in it, and we'll call it this one. You can get a part. You'll get a +2 in those.
Okay, I didn't see anything.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong layer. My fault. Let me try that again. Token layer.
Okay.
And the other one is here. Token layer. We'll call those the crate squares.
So Fang's gonna move behind the crate and, duck and cover, and he's gonna shoot his pistol.
Who you shooting at?
Blue.
Blue. All right.
That's a 10.
I can say a 10 is going to miss. He's got an EAC with a +2 on top of that, so it's higher. So that's a miss.
Cool.
And
That's my turn.
Takes us down to my stuff. Bear with me. I've got a million things open, and I totally just misplaced my entire thing.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's any way, like, is this like an apartment catwalk? Like the.
It's a
The
metal
things-
grating with metal railing.
So is there like, if I threw a grenade and I hit like one of the structure points, could I blow it up?
I don't have the mechanics for that.
Okay.
I don't know. You could try throwing a grenade on something, and maybe if you score high enough, we can say something happens.
Okay.
We can make it fun. K2.
Okay, so with this new weapon, I can choose to do automatic fire versus regular fire.
Casey, this is
Yes.
your expertise, yeah.
Yes, let me read it to you. It should be. Do you mind if I open your character sheet?
Yeah, I'm trying to read it right now. That's why I was just wondering.
Okay.
So it says I basically have to say whether I toggle it from normal to automatic before I go to do it. When it's an automatic, I do a cone attack with the range. I was trying to find out the range of the weapon because I don't actually see what its range is.
30 feet.
30? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can get blue right now, but I can't get green. Okay. So K2 is gonna go, ooh, I get to try my new toy out, and I'm just gonna do regular fire with a trick attack against blue. So
Okay.
first trick attack.
Oh.
Pink.
That's a hit.
25. And then the actual weapon. Let me make sure I have my buff on. Okay, buff should be on.
So he's flat-footed now.
He's 5-footed, so his -2 from the railing is negated.
No.
Or his +2 is negated. And then
with a 12.
the 12. 12 hits.
Nice. 7
12 hits,
damage.
blue. Yeah,
Like I just did mine.
So you did-
outstanding.
So you did 8 and 7.
8 and 7. Yeah, so that's, what is that? I got it. Okay.
15.
Took me a second.
15.
Got it. All right. So, yep, his math is done. Yeah, you got a nice.
So now your next turn you have to reload since you did full auto because I dumped your clip.
Well, I didn't do full. I had a single
Okay.
shot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't
the-
really count for reloading and stuff in this game because it's boring. But if you do in the future use the full auto and waste your entire clip, you will have to reload with your action.
Yeah, and that's just 1 round action to do it.
Yeah, we'll call it a
Yes.
standard action. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can look that up real quick.
So that takes us down in the initiative order to Diara.
All right.
Pull down that moat.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm going to also.
And you say these guys are standing up on something?
They're all on a catwalk about 15 feet up.
Okay, so
Okay.
they're above our heads.
They're above our heads. Okay.
So,
I'm gonna pull out my moat. I'm going to attune, and I can't do an action. Or is it-
you still have a
I have a
standard.
pistol now.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Huh?
Shoot, a pistol in there.
It's
You do- so,
Casey, can I mute you? Thank you.
she's gonna try and daze if y'all can't hear.
Okay. Who are you dazing?
The blue guy.
Okay. Okay. What am I looking at?
I mean, did it work? It's
I see 2 dazes.
I did not mean to hit it twice.
no,
First
it's
person.
DC 10 will save.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you remind me, man. It's been a while.
If he's CR3 or lower, they are yeah, they're dazed. If they're
Automatically?
CR, it looks like it. Or I don't know, but it looks like a DC 10 will save that.
Does this spell short circuits the mind of humanoids C3, CR3 or lower, so that is dazed, are not affected. So if he's a CR4, he's not affected.
Okay.
It is okay. So and then he would be dazed because he is not a CR4, but he has a DC 10 for it to be not affected. So that's what we're doing. And he missed. He got a 3 on his will save. So you have dazed blue.
Right.
Casey, I love you, but your TV is loud back there, bro. All right. I got blue on dazed. And now it's Roar's turn.
hey, reloading's a move action.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna step forward just so I've got a clear shot. And I'm gonna shoot at blue with my laser gun.
Okay, blue is currently dazed. He will not get an action on his next turn. You sure you want to hit him?
Maybe go for green.
Oh. I don't want to wake him up, do I?
It won't wake him up. But if you killed him outright right now, he can't do anything on his next turn. So I don't. It's up to you.
I thought that K2 had done something to lower his stats to make him flat-footed and stuff. That's why I was going after him.
He was flat-footed against K2.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
don't think he's flat-footed for everybody.
My next level, I get that where it's for everyone. My current level, it's still only for me.
got
But
it.
by all means, hit him.
Let's get that Wilhelm scream as he falls over the railing.
What I meant when I said he's dazed is he's not a threat this round.
Yeah. Nope, I knew what you meant.
But he could
Right.
be next round. So.
I closed the wrong thing, and now my character sheet's got to come back up. Think faster, roll 20.
Does anyone know how to make it not have that stupid, is it a full round action display for like every time I click on something?
No.
Oh
I don't know if that's possible.
no. Roll 20 just completely crashed on me.
From all the stuff I've read, it's not possible because it determines the penalties.
Okay, Aurora, what were you trying to do? I'll just roll your thing real quick.
Yeah, I'll shoot it green.
Okay, with your azimuth laser pistol, shooting it green. Click.
Yeah. Sorry.
Full attack, no. Are you full attacking? You haven't moved.
I stepped forward.
Okay, so full
So-
attack, no. Submit. All right, so that's a 12 against Blue, who is currently dazed.
Not
which
blue.
I don't. Green?
Green. Green.
Green. That's a miss.
Okay.
It hits the railing in front of him because the railing is providing that cover. And then it is Green's turn, and you just fired on him, so he's going to shoot back at you.
Of course he is.
What do they use? Let me see. He's got this thing. That is a 25 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
That's for 6 points.
Ow.
Ouch. Gotta get behind that cover. All right, who's next? He just took the one attack. He's gonna stay where he's standing behind cover. Jerry, what are we doing?
All right. Which one has been hit?
Blue is hurt most.
Blue is hurt most.
But blue is dazed.
Blue's also dazed.
And he's dazed.
I am going to point at Green and say, "Let's take him out. He's more alert," or whatever I would say. And that's I'm going to move action, get him for a +1 to hit, and then I'm going to clever attack. And that is, let's see. Oh Jesus, I got to scroll down a lot. 30.
Yep.
To make him flat-footed. Okay.
Yep. he's
And
flat-footed.
I get to fire my pistol when I do that now. That is a 21 to hit against his flat-footed AC.
That is a hit.
4 points of damage.
Beautiful.
Yes. All right. So everybody is essentially a +3 to hit him.
Okay, so everybody's a +3 against Green.
It's the best way to do it.
All right.
That way you don't have to worry about flat-footed.
Okay, and then let's go to guard Red, who sees you guys shooting at everybody. He's going to aim at the closest person to him, which is Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting picked on tonight. Oh, where's this thing?
Why is Casey in a wall?
That's where he likes to be. Let him be. That's 11 against EAC.
That's a miss. I have a 12.
Perfect. Okay. He takes a shot, and that's a miss. That's the red guy. Blue guy's dazed. Top of the order with Fang.
Off. I'm gonna so we're going after Green.
Yep.
Okay, full round on Green. What is that? That's that. That's an 18 on the first one for 7 points.
Yep, they're both a hit.
And then awesome. So that is 7, 8. That's 6, 8, and a 16 minus 1. So 15 points of damage.
Damn. He takes a knee. He's still standing. He's hurt. He's like hiding behind his cover, like, oh, what the hell? You can hear him cry out.
And then I
Josh?
duck back down behind the box.
Nice. K2, what do you got?
All right, so let's see. Blue is not dazed anymore, right?
He's still dazed until his next turn, or until Kiri's next turn.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to let's see, 5. I'm going to step in. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to step between the two ladies, pull out my gun, and I'm going to trick attack at green, and then do my new toy as well.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Trick
There's
attack is a
that.
success, a massive success.
Yep. And then the tactical as just regular single shot fire. So there you go, 15 with him being flat footed.
Describe your kill.
What's going to happen is K2O is just going to be like, don't you dare touch them. And I'm going to blast him in the kneecap, and then he's going to fall over, Wilhelm scream, and then bash his head on the crate as he comes down.
Oh, it hurts. It's so painful. Good one. Dara.
All right. I'm going to shoot at the blue guy. Is he still dazed?
Yes,
Yep.
he is.
He still does. The red guy? Can I reach the red guy, or am I too far away?
You're close enough.
You can shoot.
But I'm shooting through.
But he's right there beside you. He won't provide cover from
All right,
where
I'm
he
gonna
is.
do that. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
We're shooting red.
Red guy.
Yeah, that's a hit. But it's minimum damage.
Womp womp.
All right.
Get him in the shoulder. Picks off his armor. Aurora?
All right, I think I'm gonna take. Just shoot it red.
$13 against red is a miss.
Oh,
Red is not punished in any way here, so it's the railing in front of him. You can stay where you are. You still have movement speed.
yeah, I'll stay put.
Okay. Hear me?
All right. Geary is going to. Let's see. What's the distance on that? I guess he's going to do the same thing to red. Yeah, he's that we're really slowing these guys down. Let's kill that motherfucker.
Okay.
It's a clever attack. Or get him. For the +1 clever attack. Ooh, nat 1. But that's a 16.
Yeah, it still gets him.
Yes. So, yeah, and then a static arc. Boom. A 12 to hit.
And he's flat-footed against you now?
Yeah, actually, I guess that's a 15 total to hit for 8 points of damage.
Okay, are you taking into his cover into account?
His cover.
He's on the rail. He's got +2.
Oh, well, you take his cover into account. I got a 15 to hit.
Okay. So that's a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it hits.
All right. No worries. But yeah, 8 points of damage, max damage.
Okay, he's got it.
Strawberry.
All right. And guard red. He did not like that you just shot him, and he's going to shoot back at Geary now. Where are guard? That's a 13 against EAC.
Pretty sure that's a miss. I gotta double check though. It takes a second. That is just a hit. I have a 13 EAC.
Yeah. Okay, I was already moving on to something else. Let me dial back. That's 6 points. Ow. 6 points. And then blue is no longer.
If it equals, that means it's a hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it hits your AC if it matches. And then Blue is no longer dazed. So he's coming out of his daze, looks down at the floor, sees what's going on here, assesses the situation, and he's going to shoot at K2. And he's going to miss. That's a straight miss. All right. And let's see. You're good. You're good. Fang, you're up.
Fang is going to throw his pistol at Gary's head and tell him to catch. And then he's going to move to the ladder, move up the ladder, and take over where Green Spot is.
Okay.
And he's going to use the trident on Red.
Okay. Do it.
Does
yeah.
Gary catches the pistol?
I guess.
23. 23 to catch.
He catches it
That
definitely
is a 18.
Yep.
For 11 points of damage.
on Red.
Yep.
Want to describe that kill?
He skewers him, like just a spear straight through him. And then as he skewers him, he leans him off and shakes him off of his trident over the edge.
Blood everywhere. It's awful.
Didn't want that kebab, did you?
No, I didn't want it.
K2, you're up. And you get a point. Give yourself a point for that. Let's add some points. Give yourself a point for running up there with the spear, with the trident. That was amazing.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see. He's like the guy in blue is 15 feet up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I guess my question kind of is I noticed with the automatic mode, it mentions about a cone.
I don't think it'll matter if you're only shooting one guy.
Okay.
I think
Well-
the cone's really meant for area effect.
Okay.
I would be, if he does that and I'm in the cone, it would damage me too. That's,
Yep.
so.
Sure
Well, what I was gonna say is if I basically go to right here and basically point straight up at him with the cone.
If you want to do that, I'll let you hit just blue.
Okay. So how is the automatic damage? I do the same roll with the weapon, or is there some other different roll
No,
I need
it's,
to do?
so from what I read, and I will have to do more research onto it, it's just the same damage. It just hits multiple targets. So like honestly, like
Okay.
right now, it would be pointless.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it for comedic effect. I'm gonna take the one step up, do a trick attack, and then unload with automatic, and he's gonna scream, "Quit shooting at us and say hello to my little friend."
Okay, let's do this.
So
Do
trick attack 33,
That's good.
and then full auto
Come on.
25.
Describe your kill.
I'm just gonna, like I said, take a step up and say, "Quit shooting at me. Say hello to my little friend." And then I'm gonna riddle his legs and body with bullets. He's gonna fall down onto the grate, and I'm just gonna continue until I empty the clip. And I'm gonna stop when it clicks. I'm gonna look at Fang and be like, "I really like this. Thanks." And then I'll swap the mag.
There's blood just pouring down through the gate from all the holes in this guy's body. They're all dead and you're out of initiative order.
I'll yell up to Fang, "Hey,
like
can
the
you
blood.
check him?"
Gar was
Yeah,
disappointed.
Gary looks up at the blood that's like water falling off of this little catwalk. He said, "Well, that was gruesome."
I'm just gonna respond back, "That was fun. Hey Fang, check the body. Did I leave any loot left, or is it all holes?"
It's all holy. It's completely useless.
Nuts.
I
No, I'm
guess
kidding.
he's going to heaven.
These cadets have the same gear that all of them do. The same kind of stuff.
So after Fang rifles through the one body that's left up here, because the other two got thrown onto the bottom floor, he goes through the door.
But before you go through the door, in this room, you actually can find something. 1,500 credits worth of UPBs are stored here. You guys haven't picked these up yet in the game, but they have everything to do with the HP of your ship and repairing your ship after combat. So 1,500 credits worth of those needs to go on somebody's notes.
I think we can actually put that on the ships. Okay, let me see.
If not, then since Gary's the captain, put it on his ship, on his sheet.
All right. And let me move on here. You guys walk into the next room. This is a close quarters. This room contains enough bunk beds for 12 people. Next to each bunk bed is a pair of personal lockers, each with a small keypad or terminal. Several doors exit this area. I'm assuming you're going to want to go through these lockers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
They contain trinkets, personal tools, boots, other items that show all of these bunks were in use at the time that this ship had crashed. Though most of these items have disintegrated over time. But there is one particular personal locker that has an amulet of camouflage within.
Ooh.
So note that down. And I'm going to tell you what's in these other rooms right here. This is what I was saying earlier, where there's a stack of rooms. There's no enemies in any of these. I just kind of want to knock these out. You've got a galley to the north up there. It's a small but functional kitchen. It's in good repair if you guys wanted to use it for something. It's covered with sheets and yellowish green mold. Narrow doors exit to the north. I don't know what tells me what the doors are. You can see the map. There's a medical bay to the south of this area. It's large enough for any single trauma bed in the northwest corner, and doors lead out of there. And it says you have some treasure in the medical room. Do you want it?
Yes.
Of course.
All right. None of this requires any checks, but what you see in here is like a cabinet full of it's really old stuff. So it's like pre-gap stuff, but there is some medicine here left over, probably from the Aslanti soldiers who came through this place. And here's what you find. A sealed packages containing 4 tier 1 analgesics.
Analgesics.
Analgesics. There you go. I'm not a
Jesus
doctor.
Christ, Devin.
Analgesics.
I was going to say,
wondering what
wow,
I
this
used
got
that
really
for.
interesting.
Look, I don't know
Is
how to
that-
read
That's the
any
repositories.
When you get a lizard stuck up your butt, is that
Medicine, dude.
good
the
news.
little critters
Who's
they
our-
have on this planet?
Who's our healer? Who's the one with the
Okay.
medical checks?
If you've got your analgesics listed, you also have 2 tier 1 antitoxins.
Okay.
You have a tier 2 sedative. And you have 4 Mark 1 serums of healing. And finally, 6 spell amps of lesser remove condition.
Sweet.
Nice.
So you got a nice little thing there.
Can I take like 1 or 2 of the healing serums?
How many?
Yeah,
did
why
we
don't you guys sort out that stuff and who's going to be carrying it? Because I'm like
We found 4 healing serums.
4 Mark 1 serums of healing. Yes.
He gets hit the most. I'm good with that. He takes a couple.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
What are they? Are they like 1D something? Like 1D8?
I don't know. We'll have to Google it.
Okay. So Mark 1 healing serums. Gotcha.
Um,
Are you cool if I take 2 or what?
I'd say
I'd-
probably worthwhile.
Mark 1s are
don't-
1d8, so you're right about that.
I think Diara is in the mess a lot. K2's in the mess a lot. So between the 3 of y'all, yeah, it's split up the 4 of them.
I would say just 1 for me. I don't need more than that. At that point, I'd probably be retreating.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 for Diara, 2 for Casey.
Mhm.
That works.
You guys
Casey's
interested in splitting up the sedatives and the antitoxins and the analgesics?
I'm gonna keep the Jessics in my own anal,
Oh,
and
You're gonna store them in your what?
who's our healer check? Like who's the person with the medical check?
I am.
That's the only person I trust with shoving stuff up Fang's ass.
I've
Well,
got
I
a-
have a
Aw.
medical +8.
I'd rather not have your cold
have-
metal hand there.
I've got a
Oh,
plus.
Lord.
I just came up with a new team building exercise.
Oh God.
I don't know if I want to be a part of it.
Gary,
After what-
Gary puts his back to a wall as soon as you say that. What do you?
Just so you know, Fang's like hardcore military, so he likes it rough and dry.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
I don't do rough and dry.
Okay, are you guys done dividing up your things?
We're not. We're gonna make some more innuendos first, if you don't mind.
I kind of mind. But I'll allow it. What I want to point out is that the next room is the bridge to the ship, and there are many ways to go into this room. So I'm kind of curious.
I would like to roll for that amulet of camouflage. It looks fun.
What does it do? I didn't look it up.
So it's a modest amulet projects a simple pattern over your outer layers of clothes, armor, equipment, whatever,
Thank you, buddy.
which helps you blend into the background.
Thank you.
When in an environment with a maximum distance at which perception checks can be attempted, blah blah blah. I'll skip over the boring part. Creatures attempt a perception check against you, roll twice, and take the lower result. The amulet's magic isn't power enough to make you invisible or to grant a stealth bonus, which you can activate or deactivate it as a standard action. So it's just, yeah, if we activate it, then things that roll against our stealth, roll twice and take the lower.
I'm sorry, but I want to see a scene where we're in like a jungle and the thing is activated, and all of a sudden the person's looking by, and then there's Fang that just points his nose out of the brush, and you just see the guy look over and be like, "Clever girl."
I was just thinking Predator.
That too.
Jeremy, you've also have the motion detection badge.
I do.
I don't know if they go in the same slot.
I don't know.
Jeremy, I'll roll off on it.
That's a D100. Whoever wants it.
K2 should roll off on it.
Yeah, I guess so, because I'm sneaky as hell anyways.
I'm not sneaky.
I don't know.
I wonder how high of a
I win a lot of stuff now that you mention it.
Huh?
Fang rolled a
1D 1009.
220.
Sorry.
I did it just because.
41.
I got a 5.
Fang, you want to re-roll that? Yeah, there you go. 4. All right, it looks like it's going to you, Geary.
All right, who's got the best stealth anyways?
That's probably me. Let's see. My stealth currently is a plus 15.
Okay.
K2.
Yeah, Geary takes it, and he walks up to K2 and like just kind of like slips it into a slot that's on like your shoulder, and you can watch the metal on your skin just kind of shimmer and blend in with the metal of the ship.
You're getting all shiny this time.
I'm just gonna go, ooh, snazzy.
K2, not K2. Fang comes up with the idea if we want to use different doors. If you look, there's 3 different ways to enter this what looks like to be the piloting room. Or the captain's court, whatever that is.
Bridge.
The bridge, thank you. Couldn't think of it. If y'all want to enter different doors, I'll take this door right here. If y'all want to go in teams over here and here. That way we kind of have everything surrounded.
Sounds good to me.
I think it would be cool looking, like in my head.
Maybe you take one set of doors and I take the other set of doors with the team.
Yeah, like you and Gary take this one, and then Diara and Bunny take this one, or you and Bunny and Gary and Diara, or ever how y'all want to work it. And I'll take this door, or somebody else can take this door, and I'll take one of those other 2. Like, yeah.
Sounds good. We all have comm badges. We can coordinate going in.
Yes, you do.
Where?
So Fang's going through this door.
I'm moving you.
All right, so you guys line yourself up where you want to be, and roll for initiative, so I know who's going first in this little endeavor.
Fang got a 12.6.
26.1.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Oh, what happened? Okay. hold on.
1201.
Fang, K2 is a 26.
I pushed mine twice.
Aurora is a 12.
Did mine roll yet?
Yeah.
Diara's got a 3.
No, she rolled a natural 20 first, and then a natural 1.
I was clicking and it wasn't making
So
any
a
noise.
natural 20.
Geary, what do you got?
20.02.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let this go here. All right. K2, you're gonna be the first one. What do you want to do here?
Okay,
Slide that
so
door open.
I'm debating if I want to do the smash and grab approach or try and sneak in.
Now these doors will open automatically when you approach them. They haven't opened yet, so if you guys are gonna do this thing where you approach them to open them, that works. So you don't have to like use a movement to open the doors.
Okay.
So, can I make a quick argument?
What's your argument?
Do we have We've surrounded these guys, and they don't know that we've taken each door. Could we make a stealth roll and see if we can get a surprise round off on them?
They know you're
I
coming.
would argue that we're on our comm badges.
You are
coordinating, opening the doors at the same time.
You are, but they know you're coming. So
you made a lot of noise with all those fancy kills.
True.
Like they're expecting you. I'll just tell you that right out. Like you would expect that they're expecting you.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Let's let me look at their stuff. Hold on, because I want to see what we can do. Do they have perception? That a perception? Perception. Okay, so they have perception checks. Let me see what they can get out of this. Oh man, they got some really high perception checks. They could break that.
Okay, that's fine.
One of them got a 30 perception, like right out of the gate. The other two are about 17 and a 20.
Nice.
So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to stealth on these. Those were legit rolls. I did not budget that number. So you just eat through all my fucking high rolls. I'm sure this combat's gonna go pretty quick. But because they're expecting you, they were notified of your arrival. You can open the doors and see what's in here. You guys do have the advantage though, because I think most of you are going before them.
Okay, so I guess my hope is that I'll.
Can I make an argument really quick before we pop off this?
Yeah.
Can Dayara go ahead and start pulling, like, before we open the door, pull down her mode and stuff like that?
Yeah, she knows combat's coming. Yeah.
Okay.
She can be fully attuned right now.
Okay. That's okay.
You're expecting combat up in here, so she would have stood outside that door and fully attuned on her way down the hallway.
I hope that helps you, Kelly.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, so you can run in and immediately do your big badass attack.
Anybody else got any bullshit they want to talk about? Or can we go in the door now?
Yes. As soon as this door opens, I want to chunk the toilet at him.
Okay, I'll allow
can
it.
I roll a D100 to see if we kill the boss outright? And since I have luck, can we roll it twice?
No.
Damn it.
So anyways, I'm gonna whisper over the comm since I'm up first. I'm gonna say I'm charging in with a spray and pray. Jump in after it's quiet. So my plan is to step through the door, see the enemy, step close enough that I can unload with a full automatic round.
Okay. I'm going to show you the enemies as your door slides open, and yours is the only one that's going to open.
Yep.
You step in, and this is what you see. Where do you go, and what do you do?
Okay.
Now, all of these characters, Lieutenant Sharu is in the middle. She has cover behind the captain's chair. This guy over here on the right, pink, he's got cover behind a comm station. These comm stations, if you can bunk up against them, are cover. And the guy all the way up at the top, purple, would not have cover from where you're standing.
Okay. So I guess my thought is
I guess actually he would, because he's behind the captain's chair too. Go ahead.
Yeah. Did it say in there what the range on the automatic cover was?
The cover is dependent on somebody standing next.
No, I meant what was the range of my automatic fire? It was just the range of the weapon.
Of the gun, which is 30 feet.
Okay.
And then it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so basically if I do I'm assuming I can kind of do this and avoid the AoE of that guy and end up right in front of this console, I could then spray and pray the full auto in this direction.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have he hasn't taken the action, so he would go with attack opportunity.
Okay. So in that case, that is my plan. I'm going to get within the 30-foot range, which I guess is just in front of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do a trick attack and full auto spray with my weapon.
Okay, they both have a +2 there to their EAC. Let's see what you got.
Okay. Oops. Oh, the screen. There we go. Okay, so trick attack. Oh, and also I want to use the 3 points of my bottle caps that I have.
Which part of your roll?
Do it on the actual gun roll.
Okay.
Okay. So trick attack of 31.
Yep, it's gonna hit both of them.
And then here is the SMG with the full auto.
Gotta be high. What do you got?
25
Oh my
plus 3.
god! Yes, that is a hit.
Okay.
On both characters for 11 points of damage.
Now here's the question. Okay, so both of them just get the full damage of whatever. Okay, so that's how it's going to roll with that.
Nice.
Okay.
Let me do some
Good
math.
opening attack, man.
Take a point for that because that was awesome.
Okay, let me readjust my points.
All right, you ran in there, did not give a crap about their cover, and just
So it's
Let
a
'em up.
move action to reload. And you had 3 clips. You had 1 in the gun and 2 in the case, just so you know.
Yep. So then technically I could just move action, reload, and then pop off a shot then if I don't
Yeah.
go anywhere.
yes, you can. And that takes us down to the purple guard at the top, who you just lit up. None of the other doors are open. He has no choice but to fire back on you. And after what you just did, he needs to move and take cover somewhere else. He's going to move over here, and that's going to give him cover behind this particular one. Yeah, kind of. And he's going to shoot back at you. Find his info.
I don't want to catch.
Does K2 have cover or
Yeah, he does right behind that chair.
You'd be fine.
That
Yeah.
is a
Here.
18.
Really?
to hit.
Okay, I have
18 on
My-
the AC. And you have a +2 to that.
okay, so that ends up
Thank you.
being a 17. Wah, wah,
So
wah.
he hits. And he hits you for 3 points. So it's not the end of the world.
3 points?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's back to the top. Diara.
All right, I'm
Oh.
gonna.
Sorry, I thought we muted for a second.
I'm going to walk into the room and stand at the edge of the carpet and do go supernova.
Okay. Where are you standing exactly?
Right here. That gets both of these guys in her 15-foot radius.
Does that
Oh.
also get Bunny? Or not Bunny, Aurora?
Just get Bunny. So
Whoa.
Aurora. So she would have to.
Is Aurora pressed up against the wall on the opposite side? Would that make a difference?
I'm kind of in that corner hiding by, like I'm
Other side of the door.
like I could look in the door if
Yeah.
it activated and moved, but
I'm
I
gonna-
am
I'm gonna
behind
leave
that
her-
wall.
I'm going to leave you out of the damage range because you're behind a wall.
Okay, cool.
But let's go ahead and see what you get on these other two. Love it.
All right, yes, 7 damage on those guys.
7. And is there any way I can dodge all this or 14 reflex save for half?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the reflex saves are going to be. So this is the guard first. That's a 9, so he's going to take that hit. And the other character reflex, that's a 17. So she's going to take the half. What's half of 7?
3.
The other guy takes the full brunt of this, the purple guy.
Mhm.
All right, cool. It's the 7. And that was a good one. Geary, what do you got?
Geary is going to. How far away is that guy?
20.
Oh, wrong button. Within range. He is going to move action, get him, and standard clever attack.
Okay.
And fire, pop out from around this corner and fire at this guy. And as his get him, he's gonna say, try not to put the captain down completely. See if she can answer some questions.
All right, so we got get him on who? Just Captain?
Captain.
Yep.
And arc pistol, that is a 15 to hit.
Okay. And
Well,
she's
I guess
got-
assuming that the 24 clever attack was successful.
the 24 clever attack was successful, but it is still a miss hit. Miss.
Okay.
Ouch.
Just shy where you needed to be. Bang. Your door slides open. What do you
So
do?
as the door slides open, Fang lets out a sand people roar and shaking the trident above his head as he steps
Skirt.
as he steps in. That's about 10 feet, right? I can't tell on the map.
Sure, looks good.
Okay, so I am going to hit her with the captain with my trident. She's flat-footed, right?
Yeah, she hasn't taken an action yet.
Okay, so I hit the wrong button.
Is that a thing in this game?
Yeah, that's a thing in this game.
No, she's flat-footed against everybody, and you have.
Oh, because of you. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Essentially a plus
Well,
3.
she's also flat-footed if she hasn't taken an action, right? But it doesn't matter.
No.
No,
Okay,
she just can't do AOs.
so that's a 17.
17 against KAC. She definitely sidesteps your swing.
It's a 20.
Where you get a 20 from? Oh,
Well,
she's flat-footed?
It's 18 plus she's flat-footed, if you want to count it that way.
You're confusing me.
Yeah, so
That's why I'm saying, like, either we can say she's flat-footed and you can give her a -2, and he's got an 18 because it's get him.
And she's got cover.
yeah, the get 'em's already counted in. I have a
cool.
buff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cover won't count because you're really close to her. So what's the roll here?
So I got a 17
And
plus
she's
2. If you're
Okay.
So if you're taking away it, then it's a 17. If you're not taking away it, then it's a 19.
Hit.
Okay, for 13 points of damage.
Oof, okay. Yeah, man, you guys make quick work of everybody. All right, let's go back over to the initiative. Aurora, what do you got?
Is there anybody left?
Oh yeah.
Wait. Okay. So yeah, pink. All 3 of them are
Like-
still up, right?
Yep, they're
Okay.
still up.
All right, I think I'm just gonna blitz in this door and shoot at the captain. For a 10.
You take a step really close to the captain and try to shoot. The gun doesn't fire, and then you look at it and it shoots and hits the ceiling.
Crud.
You're gonna hear a slight chuckle out of K2, but he's gonna try and muffle himself.
Now it is the captain's turn, and she is going to guarded step towards Casey, and whipping into the air a steel curved blade of some sort, and swings it down for a 27 against KAC. Does that hit?
Not at all.
And that's 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage, yes.
Damn, that's a lot.
And you're bleeding for an additional 1d6,
Okay.
which is only 2.
And when do I take that? Do I always take that on your turn?
You'll take it. Yeah, we'll just take it on her turn. She goes
Okay.
around. And she did the effect. So, told you she hits hard.
Um,
And then we move to the guard in pink down at the bottom, who's just going to open fire on K2. Happens to be standing right next to him. Get to the point where I don't even need to look at their sheets anymore to know their rolls. That's a 17.
Yep.
It's EAC for a damage of 5. Just gonna stay right where pink is standing there. K2, you're up next.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the shot blinging off the back of my head, and he got the one metal spot. And he goes, damn it. So I'm gonna do the move action reload. Now, because I did the move action, technically I can still do my trick attack, right? Because I can still do it after movements, right? I think so.
Trick attack and move action? Or standard? Or what is it?
no, it's a full. So a trick attack is a full action, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so then I can't do the trick attack, right?
Right.
Bro, read it. There might be something about moving in it. I'm not sure.
Just roll it and we'll read the description.
Okay, here we go.
As a full action, you can move up to your speed. Whether or not you moved, you can then make an attack. That just says as a full action, you can move.
Because technically you said I'd have to use move action to reload. So technically that would
Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead. We'll skip trick attack this time just for the
Okay.
sake of it. Now keep in mind that this captain just stepped forward with a massively deadly blade and really rocked your ally. What are you going to do?
How rough, not rough, is the captain looking?
She seems like she's okay, ish.
Okay. I'm going to still shoot at pink because I think I need to clear out the small fries so we can just all focus on the captain.
Okay.
So I'm going to go after pink guy that just shot at me. SMG. And damn, 10. Miss.
10 against pink is a miss.
So yeah, I just kind of just whip my arm back and take a shot at him.
Probably hits him in the
Bastard.
pauldron. Not having it. All right, and then we jump back around to purple, who's up here. Is just going to open fire on Diara.
Hey, does bleed affect my HP or my stamina?
HP. 13 against EAC on Diara.
That's a miss.
All right. And then Diara's turn.
All right, she's gonna hit purple with her wrench.
Purple with the wrench. That's a miss.
Uh,
And I think you have to be a step closer, right?
well, she's gonna step forward and hit purple with her wrench.
Yeah. Kinetic AC is a little high, and that one does not connect. Geary, what do you got for me?
You need to step forward, please.
Yeah. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Geary is going to move in. Let me make sure I got my movement speed right. Or my movement 5, 10, 15. Geary is going to move into right here, just on this side of K2. Just kind of get into the fight a little bit better. And he is going to clever attack again and attack with his static pistol. In 22.
Who are you attacking? Captain?
Captain.
Okay. 22 against EAC.
No.
Hit.
Clever attack.
Clever attack is a hit. Yeah,
that's to
fine.
keep her flat-footed.
Okay, yeah. It's 10 plus the enemy sense motive or 15 plus the one. Yeah, that's a hit. The flat foot. And an 18 will hit the EAC. So you're good there for 4 points of damage.
4 points. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm he switched it over to non-lethal while he's attacking her, so he's shocking her.
Got it.
And so once it essentially works the same. It's just, if my non-lethal damage is, the final bit of damage on her, then she goes unconscious instead of dying. That makes sense.
I don't know, maybe. Fang, it's your turn. See if he doesn't just decimate her outright.
Fang is going to take a guarded step back, and as he's taking his guarded step back, he does a spinning thing with a trident and swings at her. Where's the trident? There you are. Stupid mouse. And that is a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that is 14 points of damage.
She's hurting, dude. Bring it back around. You guys can all see. She's hurting. Aurora?
If we're trying to keep Captain alive for questioning, I don't want to shoot towards her. How about... Is it purple that's by Diara?
Yep.
Sorry, voice just did a weirdie. I'll try to shoot at purple.
That's miss.
Yeah, I'm not doing good tonight.
You throw some points on there. You want to move or are you staying right there?
I'll stay put.
All right. It's Sharu's turn. She's going to continue to onslaught. Step forward towards Casey again with the guard. Step and swing. And she hits so fucking hard. Let's see what she does. Oh, that's a low roll. 14 against KAC.
You miss, sir.
Natural 2 will do that.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is that step... A guarded step doesn't provoke, right?
No, it does not.
Okay.
And it's the move action, so that's just it. That takes us around to guard pink, and guard pink's gonna just shoot back at. Well, he's gonna, he's gonna move down here to the hallway to get some cover behind this door, and then shoot back towards K2. That's that number. I can't even read it. That's a natural 1.
Nice.
So that's a fumble. You want me to do a fumble on this one? Let's see.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Kind of just want to
Wait a
finish
second.
combat,
I
but I
have
can
the
roll it.
sheet open, but I can have it open in 2 seconds.
I already got it open. Roll K2. You roll a D100 on us real quick.
All right, let's see what shenanigans he does against
Yeah.
me.
Against herself.
68. Almost nice.
You lose your footing on an old banana peel. Succeed on an immediate reflex throw, or the character falls prone. So she needs a 10 on her reflex. Her reflex is +3, and that's a 9, so she falls down.
Nice.
She stepped around the door, fired at you, and slipped on her banana peel and fell on the floor. So make a prone mark on this one, like this. Okay. Then we go back to initiative tracker. Back to the top of round 3. K2. What do we got?
K2 is gonna laugh at Pink. I'm assuming I could like see their head like laying in the doorway.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground.
So he's just gonna laugh. I'm gonna do trick attack and then shoot at him. With,
You want to move like within deadly range, like, or can you move with your trick attack?
That's what it sounded like I can do.
He's halfway behind that door frame, so he's gonna get a +2 even laying on the floor. If you want to move over there, you can shoot him.
Yeah, that's kind of my plan. So I'm assuming that like there would be like in view.
Right
All
there.
right, so there.
Fun
Okay,
fact:
so-
nobody's hit this guy yet, so roll something good.
Yep. So trick attack. Oh god, that stupid pop up. 29.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then I'll use my 1 point that I gained back.
All right.
Do it on SMG. It's 10.
I don't think there's any penalty for them being prone, is there?
Yeah, I think you have a +2 or +4 to hit if they're laying prone or something.
Yeah, if they're prone and you're doing a ranged attack, they get like a +2.
Yeah, it's melee. It only affects melee. When prone, you take a -4 to melee attack rolls,
guess
and a +4 to your armor class against ranged attack rolls.
So I missed too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you missed hard on that guy.
Too bad I didn't just go up and stab him with a knife.
That's okay. Guard purple. It's his turn up here, and he's just going to. You got a big hammer out, and he does not like that. So he's gonna 5 foot. He's gonna drop his gun, 5 foot step over here, and pull out his survival knife on the way. And he's going to. No, he's got a tack lash. He's gonna pull his tack lash out on the way, and then hit Ayara for a big numbers 24.
Oh yeah, he hits.
Okay, let me get out a different dice here. He hit you for 8. It's non-lethal, but he hit you for 8.
Okay.
And it's your turn. Dyer's turn.
Oh, I am going to well, hold on. My weapons in flame and hit him.
Did you hear that?
No, but
I'm gonna wreath my weapons in flame and hit him. My wrench and my assault hammer that I'm carrying.
okay. What does that do? Fire damage?
Yeah, it turns her
Help me.
her
do it
attack
quick.
into fire damage.
Okay.
And so
But does
Just
it
gonna
add
roast
anything
him.
to the attack or just make it fire?
it just turns it into fire damage.
All right.
Did you
sounds
want to do that full round attack?
Yes, go around.
All right.
Standing right there.
All right. It's a miss and a 17.
17 hits. Describe your kill.
So I hit him with a wrench, and I missed with the assault hammer, and he just kind of like flies and hits the wall and just like crumples down.
He is dead.
Jeez.
Super dead. Boom. All right. Good work. And now we're on Geary.
All right. So I figured out the non-lethal damage. If his hit points are ever equal to or lower than his non-lethal damage, so yeah, I'm sorry, you've got to track both now. Then he falls unconscious. So that way, like, I'm going to do my same attack again, clever attack, and then hit with the or try to hit with this.
Okay, if his hit points are equal to the damage you've done non-lethal, he falls down.
Right.
So you've
So-
done
so
4.
far I've
and
done
if his hit
8.
points are at 4, then he falls down.
Yeah. So I mean, unless this attack hits, which is a 12 on his flat-footed,
No,
or 14 against his, EAC.
it does not hit. So you've
Okay.
only done 4 so far.
Yeah.
And I'm tracking that. Okay.
And I'm also going to shit. I'm gonna tell K2 to take up that guard and get him on the guard.
Fang?
I mean, I know y'all want the captain alive, but
She
Fang's
lit
just
you up,
gonna.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Fang likes
Okay.
things.
I mean, Fang has no choice. He's being attacked. So he's going to 5-foot guarded step back through the door to give him the distance he needs for the Triton.
Come on.
And then
It's a
use
big
the Triton.
KAC.
That is a
Oh.
21,
Yeah, you
For-
hit him.
13.
He's at -8. Jeremy, what does that do for him?
He goes to die. I mean, you can say he dies outright, but he goes to the dying condition.
Well, that's what he's doing then. He's dying. And so, yeah, it's prone and dying. It's the captain. Aurora, what do you got?
So are we killing her now?
I don't normally when you guys get him down this low, I just kill him. But Jeremy has expressed wanting to keep this character alive.
That's
So
what I'm
letting
asking the
you decide.
group. Which way is this going?
Would you be able to stabilize it?
Yeah, Gary says that she might be useful. We can kill her if she's not.
Killing captives.
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be killing her if we just left her abandoned in this crappy shit.
If you think that a lieutenant of the Aslanti military is actually going to be useful to you, you can try.
I mean, I don't know.
Can
Is
you
she
tell
a
me how much
robot?
they have left?
No, she's not a robot. That's her armor.
Okay.
How much
I don't
weight?
know. It's up to you guys.
Oh, I think we
Yeah.
missed a couple of bleeds or a bleed on you, Casey, earlier, didn't we?
No, I took it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it was 20.
How
The
mu-
first time was 28, so that put me at 26. The second time was 26 to 24.
All right,
Has
that's
she
fine.
gone?
Yeah.
Has she gone another time?
No, she only went twice. So what are you
Okay.
doing? Aurora, you're up. You saw the pink guy down at the bottom who's alive,
Okay.
just laying on the floor, taking a nap.
Actually, I know what to do with her. But
Well,
so we're essentially out of combat. I didn't realize that thing was
No,
taking
the
a
pink
nap.
guy at the bottom is still alive. We're not out of
I,
combat.
I missed him.
Joke.
He's not even been hit yet. So, like, somebody want to go down there and finish him?
That
Okay.
was my plan.
I want to wrap this game up here in the next 2
Ooh,
minutes.
It's hard to see these squares on this pattern floor. Um,
I got information I want to reveal, and I can't do it while this guy's still alive.
Okay.
And I know
I
Casey
think
has
she
to
can
go.
So yeah, so let's get that guy out down.
Okay, what I would like to try and do, my character sheet needs to stop closing on me and crashing. Can I use the butt of my rifle and try to hit them in the head and knock them out?
Well, they're dying right now.
She's
She's already unconscious, so you can hit her if you
Okay.
want to.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to hit her.
Yeah, that might be like a a
Coup de grace.
lethal blow at this point.
Oh, never mind. Is that door open? Like if I moved
Yep,
on the other side, Geary, could I shoot through the door and try to
Yep.
do it that way?
you sure can.
Okay. Why does it keep closing?
Now this character has a +4 for being prone.
Right. Come on, shoot. I just want to use my laser at him. Let's see here. Okay.
About to fast track this combat and say he's dead.
I mean, you could. Yeah,
Um,
take him out in a couple rounds.
in
Oh.
the interest of moving the combat forward, I'm gonna
11.
yeah, you missed. I'm gonna make that call because you guys have Lieutenant Sharu down, and he's just a matter of rolls away before you actually kill him.
Can
off.
I at least try my roll real fast?
roll your roll? What do you got?
Trick-
19?
Trick attack because
Yeah.
I was next. Trick
Yeah, that's gonna hit
attack.
him.
And then I was going to unload with the SMG. Boom.
And it's a miss. So your bullets spray all around him. Eventually, you guys take him out. What do you want to do with Lieutenant Sharu, who's unconscious over here?
So Fang's gonna go pick the lieutenant up, throw him in the chair. We have some rope. We're gonna lash his dead body to the chair, and y'all can heal him, bring him back, whatever y'all want. But Fang's gonna go sit in the corner.
Gary's gonna stand right in front of him, or stand right on top of him. Here, put him in the chair, Devin.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you actually speak Aslanti, Gary?
I do.
I don't remember. Okay. I can't remember.
I'm going to go plunk myself down next to Fang.
So you guys are gonna heal Sharu up, and she's awake.
So,
Shara's gonna take a rest.
yeah,
Slap her repeatedly.
yeah, Gary is just standing right over her as she wakes up.
Fang's like,
Jesus
do you want me to
Christ.
slap her with a Triton?
What the hell is that?
I didn't know Gary was into that.
What do you want, Skittermander?
The android who found this ship. Where is she?
Whatever. She's a long, long way from here. You won't ever see her again.
He pulls out his static arc pistol, and just she sees him adjust the side, and he says, "Well, I would like it very much if I would see her again."
You'll have to kill me.
He looks over his shoulder. He says, "That can be arranged, but
You think I'm afraid to die for the Aslanti Star Empire, you worthless piece of shit? Do it.
no, of course you're not afraid to die.
It would be an
People
honor.
like you are never afraid to die for your cause. But there are things worse than death. There are things in the bogs on this planet that will make you pray for death.
So
I don't even have to be cruel to unleash them on you.
as Gary
Just take
is
your
saying,
armor from you and stick you outside.
as Gary is saying, like you whatever. There's things worse than death. Fang stands up and walks over there with her trident out, and just stabs it into the top of the leg.
She screams out. I'm going to do that here. She screams out. She's like, "You're the one." You can't understand her, but she's talking to you. Gary can tell. She's like, "You're the one. You're the one that's going to do it."
And Fang just twists it a little bit more. Hopefully she'll start talking.
She screams again, and she's like, "When I get out of this chair, I'm going to kill him first."
Gary, he holds up a hand and pushes Fang back, and then he holds up another serum of healing. He's like, "I can fix that wound. I can take you back to the town and tell them that you were some lonely soul lost out in the woods. They don't have to know who you are."
Have you removed her mask?
Yeah, sure.
She spits on you.
Ah, fair enough. Shit. I'm running out of ideas.
She has a data pad on her arm.
Ah.
So as she spits on him, Fang grabs her by the throat with his claws. Like, not hurting her, just applying enough pressure to where she struggles to speak, but not to breathe. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Gary
Okay.
can make out her say, "It's an honor."
Gary, while she's choking but not dying, he'll take the data pad and hand it over to K2, and he'll say, "See if you can find anything useful on here."
So
And,
There's also, I should point
computer
this
check.
out, on this table right over here. This is a
14.
table, and there are a bunch of computer components on this table that you guys haven't really examined yet.
Oh, awesome.
Well, can I do a computer check on him?
Okay, so what do you want to do first?
So I'm going to go back to her, and I'm going to say, this man is amazing with computers. You should see him work. I mean, you will, really. He's going to get straight to it. but I am going to
Two
give you a
14s.
chance to tell us.
I fumble with the tab, but
Yeah.
set it down.
You're like, this man is amazing with the computers, and he's like, I can't get into this.
Wait, no, Gary, is this a letter A or is this a 5? I don't know.
Yeah, he says you could tell us, and it would be much easier for you. Or we can find the information and leave you to the beasts, to the swamps. Despite what my companion here threatens, I do not wish you harm. We've killed your friends. We've killed everyone that you came to this planet with. But I can't kill you while you're unarmed. She is unarmed, right? You guys took everything? Good. He says that in common. But he looks like, I can't kill you while you're unarmed. But again, I can make you wish for death.
I wouldn't hesitate to kill you had the tables been reversed.
That's true. And that is what makes your people and your belief inferior.
Our people are superior to
To
all
what?
of you.
And
Is Fang like saying any of the? I mean, not Fang. Is Gary like responding to it, like where we would know what they're saying?
yeah, sure. He'll be every when she says stuff, like it's he'll turn and say, she thinks she's superior to us, and
So as a Vesk, they think they're superior. So these Atlantes think they're better than everybody. The only thing to do with her, she's not afraid to die as we let her live, but give her the option. And have y'all ever seen John Wick with Common?
I have not yet. I need to.
Okay. So he pulls out his combat survival knife and he stabs her or him or whatever this person is.
Jesus.
Her. He stabs her and leans in to Gary and says, tell her she can either remove the knife and die or she can leave it in and live. And Fang just walks away.
Gary just looks at the knife. He's like, "Why have you stabbed everything?"
That's
the
what
computer. You stabbed her 3 times in this conversation.
Look, you're not getting things. She's not going to give us any information. She's pointless at this point.
Gary is gonna ask her. He's like, "What makes you feel superior?" That Vesk there has armor-like skin.
I tried another computer check.
Gary's gonna throw all his points at Zanza.
Okay, Zanza, you find another data pad on the table. So you have Sharu's data pad, and you found another data pad on the table.
All right, I'm gonna try engineering.
It seems to be ancient tech, and you just rolled exactly what you needed to hack it.
Perfect.
So you hack the one that you pick up. It looks very old, like it came with the ship. And it's this data pad is all in Aslanti. So if you show it over to Giri, he can tell you there's information in here about the ship that you're on and the rune drive itself. And any information that you guys haven't picked up already, I can reveal to you about the rune drive now. So if you want to scour this data pad, ask any questions regarding that, you can. The data pad itself is worth 1,000 credits, you would think, to anybody who's interested in collecting Aslanti artifacts. So you got that.
So if we have our own data pad, can we transfer it to sell it?
Yeah, you can take the information off. I don't see why not.
Okay.
But the information that you're going to get from that is a lot about what the rune drive was. You can figure out that Parapet Amiandria from the Aslanti Star Empire was trying to find a way to travel the stars. It was entirely an experimental drive that was supposed to be faster than light travel. And this would have been at a time before there was drift technology. So had the Aslanti been able to conquer this challenge and bring this warp drive back, they could have mass produced it and taken over the galaxy. So the fact that she wrecked on this planet was basically a savior to the galaxy. You also know that this rune drive is not on the ship. You haven't seen it.
Okay.
Is there? So that's on the one that's ancient technology, right?
Yep.
And we haven't been able to get into the one that she had on her arm.
No, you did not roll a high enough check on that one. Again,
18 on computers.
So,
you could have taken a 20 on this and got into it, since they're all beating the shit and stabbing her and shit.
I'm like
Yeah, but-
smacking it.
With finally you smack it hard enough to get the information to come up.
This
And you're
time
like-
I plug into it.
Kiri, I hacked it, and he's going to take a look. And what you're going to learn from this is that you're looking at her stuff now. Geary, with your 33, I'm assuming you wanted to use your diplomatic skills against her,
yeah.
and
She's like-
she's going to tell you, like, your friend's been taken. She's gone back to the Aslanti Star Empire. You'll not see her again. You might as well give up now. What you learned from her, Pad. Lieutenant Charu's superior is a member of the Aslanti nobility. Her name is Sardat, which is a rank, Zolan Ulivestra. And that the noble was behind the entire Nakandis operation. So this entire operation on Nakandis was contrived by Ulivestra to track down this ship, and nobody else knows about it except for her command. It says that Sedona and the Rune Drive were both taken, but it does not say where they were taken. That information is omitted. The datapad includes flight plans that can take you back to the Aslanti Star Empire if you want to follow it, but it will tell you that a transponder code is required to get there. You don't have such a transponder code currently. Let's see. And you want to roll another computer check or an engineering check?
Let's see. I will try.
Realizing that you're standing on the Royal Venture, which is an Aslanti ship. Roll a check.
15.
All right, good. You both. That's all passing. The Royal Venture's transponder would not work. It is far too anachronistic. If you were to show up with it, they'd be like, "This is pre-gap technology. You're not. You're obviously a criminal." So that wouldn't work. You're going to have to come up with a transponder from somewhere else if you want to get into the Aslanti Star Empire to find your friend Sedona. So this is the information you gleaned from her tablet.
And there's
Well,
no way she's giving us any information, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
no.
Any
Apparently,
inform-
not. Apparently, it's pointless to use those skills.
It's not. I'm sorry, dude. It's not pointless to use those skills. The only information that she can give you is one thing, and it's what's not on the data pad, and that's where Sedona is going.
Guys.
Yeah.
We can't leave her alive.
No.
No, just when y'all
Uh,
get ready to leave, I'll take care of it.
No.
Okay.
No. We strip her of all of her gear, everything, like comms, everything, bind her and give her to the people of Madeline's Landing. We don't kill her.
So, do you recognize the name Ulivestra?
I don't immediately. It might be in our notes.
It should be.
It
It'd be in
should
your
be.
notes.
Yeah, Kelly's got all the notes.
It'd be in the note that I sent you earlier. So you're gonna find
Oh.
it there.
Oh, that's right.
And then a voice comes through on your comms, and it's your ship, Captain. This is Steve. I got incoming call. This one is for Fang. It's on a private channel.
Okay.
Yeah, Fang will take his call, but secure it to where nobody else can hear it.
Right. And he comes through, and he goes, Fang, this is your Commander Axel.
Yes. Sorry, I was watching something.
Stop watching something and listen. He said, stop paying attention to that and listen to me. The planet you're on is going to be engulfed by a red dwarf in about 6 days, and the stewards are organizing a humanitarian mission to remove the colonists. This has been an unprecedented event, and our scholars here and the stewards have never seen anything like it. Your mission is to vacate this colony and pursue any leads to that rune drive. The stewards will not be able to help you. We received your updates on your mission, and we inform you use whatever means necessary to secure that drive.
So Fang, y'all aren't gonna give us ships to get these people off?
He said they're organizing humanitarian
Okay.
mission.
Well, you said you're not gonna be able to help or something like
He's
that.
not going to help you personally.
Okay.
You're on your own.
So Fang's pissed because he's on his own. He walks up to the captain. He leans into her and knows that she doesn't understand him. And he goes, "You are a worthy opponent. You shall die with honor." And he pulls his knife out and just drops it on the floor. So she basically bleeds out.
Okay. And then you get another call. So you finish that one. And another call comes through, and this one is from a Bretta. It's just happening all of a sudden. A Bretta contacts you, and she contacts Gary directly. She says, "My friends, Gary, are you there?"
Yes.
Greta.
Yes.
I apologize for interrupting you. I know you must be doing something very important, but I have some serious news. We've been able to get our communications array partially working again, and we picked up some chatter that reveals a large Aslanti ship approaching orbit. It's the vessel that I believe is called the Barazad. It's one that destroyed our comm station and deposited the small army that kept us under their thumb until you arrived. Even with the control of the garrison weapons, I'm afraid this ship will be able to destroy much of our settlement and kill dozens if allowed to get any closer. Please hurry. In the name of the lawgiver, intercept the Barazad before it can rain death upon us.
And Fane gets Beretta or whatever her name is, and basically just says, gather everybody in town. Your planet is fixing to be destroyed in 6 days, and we got some ships coming to take you off.
What is happening?
And there's a red dwarf fixing to explode.
That must explain the colors of the sky lately.
It's all Gary's fault.
Then you hear this. Captain, I have another call coming in.
Wait, what color is the sky?
Red.
It's turning red.
I didn't draw that card. It's not my fault.
No, it was actually Kelly. I
Has the
believe.
fog lifted? Can I see it?
No, not yet. Not from inside the ship. Captain, I have another call coming in.
Put it through.
It's going nuts, dude. Juba.
What do you want? We're very busy at the moment.
Well, I have some information. You asked me to get it. If you don't want it, then it's fine. I'll go. Click.
Yes. I'm sorry. It's
He said click.
Okay. I
No,
didn't
you
hang up.
clicked.
I just
stressful day.
he said you were looking at a spaceship, I believe, something called the Silver Needle.
Mm-hmm.
I know where it's located.
Where? Spit it out, man.
He says it's a prison moon in the Aslanti system. Did you find the warp drive?
I've got a good lead on it now, and he looking at the data pad.
Are you going to share with me?
Sure. What do you guys think? Metagame. Sure. Why not?
Hey, has the stewards got in contact with that guy yet?
With Victus?
Yeah.
No.
No. Fucking
so.
captain asshole.
Captain asshole. He's got bigger shit to worry about, man. They just got hit with a fucking massive mission.
But yeah, I guess why not? I share,
Why not?
whatever new information we've
Now,
got.
now roll your diplomacy check.
Oh, now roll my diplomacy check.
Now roll your diplomacy check. Let's see if you can score a good diplomacy. You're supposed to have a good one, right?
Yeah.
Nat one.
Oh. I gotta find it. Universal. Yeah. I don't know. I rolled bad that time. Yep, nat one.
What do you tell him
Nat
about
one
where
on
the
my
rune drive is
experience,
located?
27.
What do you tell him about where the rune drive is located?
I mean, honestly, I kind of got distracted for a minute while you were talking. I was gonna listen back, so I don't.
You believe that it's on the Silver Needle
Okay, yeah, that
with
okay.
Sedona, because that's the
That's-
ship that took it out of here. But you didn't tell him that the first time. You said you wanted to locate the Silver Needle because Sedona was on it.
Okay, well, yeah, then that's what I tell him. I say I think the rune drive is on that moon, along with a person that we're looking for.
Or could we lie and tell him that it could possibly be on the ship that's orbiting the planet, getting ready to shoot down at it, and get some help with that?
I'd have to bluff him.
I mean, it's up to you, man. Like he's your contact. Just an idea.
Let's see. Yeah, I'd have to bluff him on that.
Sorry, Case, I know we're pushing you over the limit. And you can go if you want to. We're going to wrap it up here in a minute.
I'm good right now. I can maybe push it for a little bit more.
So what do you want to tell him?
No, but I am going to tell him that I think it might be on that moon, but first thing is I need your help to get this ship out of orbit. and help me get these people off this planet. Diplomacy again on that, since it's another thingy.
You got a natural 1 on that diplomacy.
That's an 18.
It was a natural 1, you still got an 18. So with your
Damn.
previous diplomacy and the fact that you told him the truth there, he's going to tell you, well, the moon that you're looking for is called Gulta. It's orbiting a star in the Atlantis system. I assume you can get that now that you have been aboard that ship.
Yeah.
So he says, I have one more thing to tell you, because you rolled a natural 1 on this one. There are 2 smaller ships closing in on your position. Aside from the massive Aslanti vessel that's approaching, it appears 2 bounty hunters, one from Conja Club. The other one seems to be after you.
Jed.
I thought you said you'd taken care of that.
I never said I could stop others.
He hangs his head and kind of just rubs his eyes. He's like, well, I can't believe I can trouble you to redirect one of them.
Maybe I'll see what I can do.
All right.
And that is where we're going to leave off. You guys have 3 incoming ships now, and you have to get back to your own as fast as you can.
What is the bounty for K2 and Gary?
25 for K2, and I believe it was 30 for Gary. Something like that.
Something like that.
A lot. It'll make you very rich.
Hmm.
I'm sorry about your diplomacy checks. The Aslanti will fight to the death. They do not give up information from lesser beings. If you are a human, maybe.
But
But
we
you
were
can
told we couldn't be humans.
But you can still fuck with Victus. If you hadn't rolled a natural 1, he would have been like, yeah, I'll help
Of course.
you. But you know what? He still might. Let's just see what he does. So we need to get back into Starship combat next week. And it's going to be a good time. In the meantime, everybody say bye to the recording. So go to bed.
Bye.
Bye.